Welcome back to the Lodge Hunters. Horse from Hunter's Lodge here today to let you know that there is no law of the land in Hunt Showdown. I speak to a lot of new players, and I just wanted to come out today to support you folks in any way I can. There's this narrative in the hunt space that you need to live up to some ideals, to some image of what a good hunter is. And that is complete rubbish. I want you to be whatever you want to be and look alive doing it. And so on your visit to the lodge today, we're not going to mathematically break down the intricacies of the loadout system as the title might imply. I just want to spend some time together and have us a talk about loadouts and identities in Hunt Showdown. Hunt Showdown exists in a hellish world. The living around us have broken and contorted into monstrosities beyond our comprehension, and hundreds of folks of varying walks of life, game hunters, lawmen, businessmen, farmers, even lawyers, have taken their differing backgrounds and skills to the bayou to help scrape together a semblance of humanity. Some for glory, some for money, some for the greater good. We all find our way to the hunt. Organizations were formed to gather these individuals and produce weaponry to equip them, tools to provide them, dark magics to empower them. For some folks, humanity is on its last stand. For others, we've got it figured out and we've been pushing back these demons for months. Regardless of who you want to be, why you want to be them, or what you want to use, you've got so many options in this deep and rich world we call Hunt Showdown. And with all of these incredibly diverse backgrounds, you can bet your bottom dollar that this brings with it an overwhelming variety of weaponry and tools to you have access. Rifles, shotguns, pistols, the gun that killed Lincoln.
Get down, Mr. President!
The China Lake from Black Ops, an actual katana, these syringes that mysteriously look like they're filled with piss or lemonade, and more. Everything in this game, down to the baseball bat, has a unique feel. No gun shoots exactly like another gun when you pull the trigger. It sounds different. It feels different. Hell, it even aims different to an extent. Recoil, muzzle velocity, chamber time, mag size, cost of the weapon. There's so much to think about if you really want to dive headfirst into building your perfect hunter in the bayou. But as somebody who's gone through so many metamorphoses in this game over the course of my stint playing it, you should embrace this diversity. Take it from me. I mean, after all, I started out my first 50 hours of hunt only using the hunting bow and the axe because I thought it was cool. When you look up content for Hunt, God forbid a live stream, you're going to see folks with thousands of hours loading into every match with one of 3 pre-built loadouts, never wavering. They've got stockpiles of hundreds of thousands of hunt dollars, and money is no object. They spent multiple long nights thunder cutting Butcher with a sledgehammer to iron out the exact loadout that fits their needs, and they have filled that mold with their very essence, eternally. You do not need to be them. If the best player in the world came to you and said, "This is my loadout, you need to be running this loadout or you're inting your games," I would tell you that you need to stop talking to them. There is no loadout that you need to use. Whether it's the humble Springfield with dum-dum ammo or a flashy Terminus with Dragon's Breath, it's all about what feels right for you. Let's run through a hypothetical I've not only seen, but experienced myself. You are new to Hunt Showdown. Your friends have convinced you to try the game, and they've got quite a bit of time on you, but you're willing to learn. You load into bounty hunt games for the first few times with a very specific loadout that your friend told you was good. They told you to take choke bombs, they told you to take a stamina shot, they told you exactly what primary and secondary to bring, along with the custom ammo types. Hell, they even told you to buy the Reptilian DLC because he's hard to see and gives you an advantage. They have essentially handed you a complete loadout, down to the skin, and they tell you to take this loadout into every game. They promise it's cracked. They love it, you'll love it, the best streamers love it. But it just doesn't feel right to you. You fire the weapon and it doesn't sound great to you. You line up your sights, but you feel like your shots almost never connect. You second guess yourself. You convince yourself that you're just bad at the game and you need to get better. It's not the loadout, it's you. They said this was the best loadout. Buddy, you did not experience the hunt. Your friends lived vicariously through you and tried to reach through your screen and grab your mouse and keyboard themselves. You became a shadow of yourself for the sake of those you trusted. Ditch the loadout. Look through the weapons and find one that looks cool to you. Maybe you take it into the shooting range and see if it feels right when you pull the trigger. See if you can place your shots. Is the time to reload fair for you? Is there enough ammunition for a new hunter? After all, we need a bit of a margin of error for those missed shots when you're starting out. You find that maybe you don't care about a stamina shot. You don't mind having to slow down once in a while. You want to look around the world. You don't need to sprint everywhere and get there as fast as possible. You find that you don't even know how to use choke bombs yet or what they're for. Why are you buying them? Don't doubt yourself. You unwittingly tried to be somebody else when you're the absolute best at being yourself. The hunt is not easy, and neither is anything worth earning. Take a dive, hunter. Try every weapon, try every consumable, every tool. Play as different legendary hunters. You try and you try and you try again until you finally punch that clay enough times to build a mold of who you like to be. And when you finally found the hunter who was waiting for you behind the screen, I hope you enjoy who you've become. Fuck meta loadouts, and to hell with standards. You only get so many trips around the sun. If you want to spend your free time diving into Hunt Showdown, I support you full throttle, and I'll be there to fight for whatever type of hunter you decide to be. There is so much fun to be had in the bayou trying new things. Try that gun you're not sure about. Trust me on this. Hell, throw a katana in the loadout if you really want to. Who cares? Bring 4 big dynamite bundles and blow the house down. Who gives a fuck? You be true to yourself and the sun will shine a bit brighter for all of us. There is a hunter behind the screen waiting for you to find them. You just need to go on your own journey, trying everything that you want to try, regardless of what anyone else says about it. And you find what you like, and you enjoy it. Hunt Showdown is a game. You should enjoy the time you spend here in the bayou as best you can. Hunters, thank you for visiting the lodge today. I just had to get this off my chest, and I hope if there's anybody out there who's felt the way I felt before, or feeling any of these wayward feelings, I hope that you feel a little better now. Stay blessed, and I'll see you soon.